Okay, honestly though, you guys, how does it feel when you're complaining? How does it feel in your body? How does it make you feel when you're complaining about anything? Let's get into it.
Welcome to the Cloud.
What's up, guys? My name is Claude, and I am your host of the Claude Code, where I suffocate your bullshit and help you reach those high vibrations so you can live a life that you actually love and enjoy living. And if you are new here, tell me in the comments where you're watching from. Hit that thumbs up button. Let me know that you're here. And if you aren't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so there. And follow me on Instagram, where I give you free tips on elevating your mindset. I'm a functional nutritionist as well, so I help you with your macros, your nutrition, how to balance your hormones, how to lose the weight, how to feel better in general. So go follow me there for free tips and show you to show you how to do all of that I just talked about. Lose the weight, balance the hormones, all that jazz. All right, but today what we're talking about is suffocating your bullshit in the way of stopping the complaining. So this is something that I've been practicing recently, where you guys, life is literally throwing endless things at you all day long, all the time, that are so easy to complain about. And this could be things that you've had for a long time. Like, you can complain about how the weight's not coming off. You can complain about the disease you were diagnosed with. You can complain about your mom, complain about your husband, your kids, your job, the people at the store, the people on the street, traffic. I mean, food, like life every day is just throwing shit at you that, yes, you can choose to complain about. But it is a choice to complain. And what does complaining really do? It takes us way down the fucking emotional tone scale, where you just start to feel awful. This resistance starts to build in your body. You feel it. Resistance makes you want to fight, makes you want to flight, makes you just angry inside. And at a certain point, if you complain long enough and you focus on all the shit that's happening long enough, that's when depression hits, right? And that's what causes all this anxiety. So I'm going to tell you today a very easy way to stop this vicious cycle, because the problem is when you complain about something, whether it is internally, whether it is in your mind, or you say it out loud, you're giving that problem and that thing more energy, and you're creating that more of that in your life. So maybe something like this has happened to you, where one bad thing happens, right? Like in the morning, let's say you go outside and you see that somebody hit your car in your driveway. I'm just making this up. This has never happened to me, but I'm just making this up. And then you're pissed, and then you complain about it, right? And you choose to respond to what happened in the most negative way possible, which is to just feel like a victim and and you feel the resistance build in your body. Then you go inside and you spill coffee. Then you go to empty the dishwasher and you drop a plate. Then you go to work and somebody's an asshole to you. You see how the chain of events, you're creating that by continuing to stay, by in that first moment choosing to complain and get so low on the emotional tone scale, and your vibration is vibrating so low that you're just attracting more of that. Something I heard recently is the law of attraction never fails. The law of attraction never fails. You are attracting how you feel, what you think, your emotions. That's what you're attracting. You're attracting that. So how can you create a different reality than what the universe, the physical universe, is showing you right now? Like the unwanted circumstance of somebody hitting your car. Well, instead of complaining about it, instead of just responding to it with no emotional control, choose the emotion that you have about that. You can choose to just be happy. You can choose to not complain about it. You can choose to see that this happened for you, not to you. Every little thing that happens that you want to complain about is an opportunity for you to choose a different response and a different feeling towards that problem. And that's all this is. This life is a game. It's a game of expansion. And so every single day, every moment of every single day, we're being asked to align more with our higher selves. So I believe that we are a spiritual being, right, in a physical body. We are not our bodies, but everything here is physical universe. And every day we are trying to get more and more and more in alignment with our higher selves. And what happens is when somebody hits our car and it's in the driveway, well, we attracted that based on where we were vibrating in the first place. And that's why it's so important to watch, where are you vibrating? Where's your frequency? Because the law of attraction never fails. So if you feel like shit, if you are making yourself go down this like rabbit hole of darkness and you choose to keep your focus there, law of attraction is going to attract and put in your way more of what you are focusing on. So let's flip that. Well, if I want better circumstances, if I want a better life, a better body, more money, a better relationship, well, then I better focus on that. So the power of a spiritual being is we can literally, and kids do this all the time. You can imagine what you desire. You can daydream it. You can think it up. And we want our focus there. We want our focus there as much as possible. And that is through really just looking for things that are in front of you that you can actually appreciate. How can you appreciate more rather than complain? You know what? I appreciate this opportunity to choose a different reaction, to choose a better reaction. I appreciate this person teaching me to be more patient. I appreciate this moment of somebody hitting my fucking car first thing in the morning in my driveway. I appreciate this moment for me to check my vibration and check my frequency and check where I'm at. Because the law of attraction, you pull that into your life to begin with. So all these things that are happening are like a check. Check, check, check. Where are you at? Where are you at? And the universe is showing you every day where you are vibrating. And if you're always constantly getting things that you don't want happening to you, that's because your focus is on the things you don't want. I don't want to be sick. I don't want to be poor. I don't want to be broke. I don't want to be at that job. I don't want to be around these people. I don't want. Now, this is not a bad thing to see what you don't want. It's important that you know what you don't want because that helps you to know what you do want. The only difference is most human beings are programmed and conditioned, and it's just like the way of this freaking universe. We focus so hard on what we don't want. Like we're so dramatic about it. We just focus on all the things we don't want. I don't want this to be happening. I don't want that. I don't want this disease. And notice when you start talking like that, how you feel. But what if you started to look around and appreciate the things that are in your universe right now that you actually do love? Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that I have lungs that work. I appreciate the sunshine. I appreciate the cooler weather. I appreciate my home. I appreciate my warm bed. I appreciate, these people being my teachers. I had a client this morning, tell me that she was having a hard time with some clients. And she's like, how do I not let them bring me down? And that's the thing is these people are your biggest teachers. So instead of reacting to the people that piss you off and letting them bring you down, Instead, you're like, you know what? I appreciate them for being my teachers right now in this moment, helping me to raise my vibration, to choose a different reaction, to be a more controlled emotional being. Because without them, you don't know. You can't work on it. If everything's always going like wee, wee, woo, woo, and nobody's coming in to teach you anything, and you can't see the contrast of, a stressful person and a not stressful person, or a stressful situation and a not stressful situation, you can't grow. So every situation that's coming in, yes, like you are attracting it, but it's also an opportunity for you to go, I did that. How do I do something else? How do I attract something else? How are these people teaching me to be better at this? How are they teaching me to not be so reactive? Okay, they're giving me an opportunity to choose a different reaction. They're giving me an opportunity to choose a different emotion, to be stronger and not just let them take me out. Every single experience like that, person like that, is your teacher. And if you can just be in a state of appreciation about it rather than complain, I promise you, you will open up your receiver portal and the universe will start bringing in more things that align with what you're focusing on, which is appreciation rather than complaining, which is you're daydreaming about what you do want. You're daydreaming about your desires. And if your thoughts are always there, like, I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I am healed. My body is healed. I am 35 pounds less. I'm a money magnet. My marriage is thriving. If your thoughts are there and that's what you're thinking about, the universe is going to reciprocate. Make sense? As opposed to, oh my God, I hate my marriage and I just hate my job and blah, blah, blah. You're just creating more of that bullshit. That's your bullshit. Complaining is your bullshit. And you have to suffocate it, and you have to be in a state of appreciation and train yourself to focus on the good of every single situation. Train yourself to not react negatively to everything that doesn't make you happy. Because everybody's just waiting for something good outside of them to happen so that they can feel a certain way, when in reality, you can just choose to feel that way now. And if you got legs that work and you got lungs that breathe and a job and you can pay your bills and you got a roof over your head, you're doing fucking good. Your body is well. You are well. Stop repeating the story of your mental health problems. Stop repeating the story of your weight loss problems. Stop repeating the story of your disease and this is genetic and my family is like this, and stop it. The past means absolutely nothing. It has nothing to do with your future, but you got to take your focus off of it. And you even have to take your focus off of your present time reality. If there are things that you don't like about it, stop focusing on those things. Start focusing on what you want. And you only want it because that thing that you want is going to make you feel a certain way. And you can start feeling like that now by being in appreciation of more shit that is currently in your life now. Just find every time you want to complain about something, twist it. How can I be appreciative about this person or this situation right now? What is it showing me? How is this helping me? And there's always a way that it is helping you, because everything is happening for you, not to you. Everything. And by law of attraction, you're doing everything. You're creating every single interaction with people, every circumstance, every experience. You're creating it based on your beliefs, where your focus is, where your thoughts are, and how you feel, your emotions. So how can we get happy? How can we feel good? If you need, to go on a walk, go on a walk. If you need to take a nap, take a nap. Take a bath, take a bath. What do you need to feel good? And get rid of some of the resistance. If you're not where you're at in your health journey, well, what can you appreciate right now? I appreciate that I'm still able to move my body. I appreciate that every day I'm getting closer and closer to finding an answer for my problem. I know I'm going to find it. I know I'm going to find it. I'm so appreciative of all the love that's around me, of the sunlight, of the air, of get in that state and just stop complaining. Really, you can. You don't have to complain. You do not have to. Nothing says I must complain about this situation or this person. You're choosing that, and then you're perpetuating it. So suffocate your bullshit by stopping the complaining and looking for a way to be appreciative of the situation or the person instead. And trust me, there is always, always a way to appreciate the moment, the worst of moments, and the worst of people. They're all teaching us something. All right? So, good luck. Let me know in the comments if you have tried to not complain for a week and how the universe has reciprocated you not complaining. And also feel the resistance just leave your body when you just choose to have more understanding, more compassion, more love for people, more appreciation. You will feel better in your body. You will just feel better. Because we're meant to love and appreciate and understand and connect. And when you're full of resistance, you can't feel any of those things. Nothing is that serious. Chill out. Go enjoy life. Go appreciate life and people. All right, you guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Share this episode with your people if you found any value in it. Hit the thumbs up button, and I will see you next week for another episode of the Claude Code. Bye.